every day, all the time.
Ellis.
Great ball movement by the Trojans.
And Boogie Ellis inside gets it to go, and it's a three-point game.
Boogie, who's up there nominated for the shooting guard award, the Jerry West Award, top 10 nationally. Another turnover here.
Wow.
The Bears can't get the ball back.
No, traveling. And this is
mental mistakes, fatigue.
And how hard is it to close? Let's see. Celestine get pushed?
No.
No, that's just a skid. Yep, he skidded.
Why are they making that 25-foot cross-court pass? Start up top and break to the ball.
Celestine for Cal guarding Isaiah Collier. Collier going right in. Morgan.
That's double dribble.
And the cutter Rodman to make it a one-point game again.
Joshua Morgan, beautiful post pass. His sense tonight has been superb of how to play.
And now Cal in a huge possession.
They won the Stanford game. That's why these fans are here. They want to believe.
San Diego, very similar to this. Cal had a wonderful first half and barely held on to win.
Cal has got big wins this year against Colorado, Washington State, Stanford, UCLA, and ASU. Can they get one against the Trojans?
Right.
Critical possession.
Tyson has to go late clock. He got to step in. Tyson up. Amac back. No! Amac lost the ball, and now the Trojans have it. A chance to lead. Collier in. And Collier is fouled at 27-7. Unreal. Cal had a 16-point lead early in the second half, and now USC will have a chance to take its first lead since the first 5 minutes of the game.
Isaiah Collier, he's going to the rim. You have to know that in terms of the scout and the preparation. Mike Sweat's there, jumping up and down, keeping all the players under control on the bench. This crowd doesn't like it, but the Bears have not been able to finish. Point blank stickbacks, front of the rim. This guy's got the poise of a champion up there at the line right now. If the Bears had just brought one of those offensive rebounds back out to reset.
And Bill, here's the point. Now, Collier makes this. Cal has no timeouts, and USC does have 2 fouls to give. Now it helps them. They can disrupt Cal's offense.
How will they manage those 2 fouls?
And Collier missed it. Well, it may not matter.
If you're Cal, take the last shot here.
Cal has no timeouts.
Poise, confidence. Jalen Tyson is going to go for this.
And the great defender, Kobe Johnson, does take a foul. That's 1 foul.
Great management by the Trojans.
10-5.
And they've got another one.
Yes, and they have another one again. And this is a disruptive foul to give.
But USC's goal is to get to overtime.
Yes.
They'll bring it in. So how many more fouls to give? For
1.
Okay, so bring it in, let 5 seconds go, and then foul again. Foul right now.
I thought they would foul right now. Exactly, they should.
Foul.
Not going to. Tyson, tough shot. No, and we will have overtime.
Yeah, my favorite.
And Isaiah Collier and the USC side thrilled and just putting aside the just minor frustration that he missed a foul shot that could have made him a winner, but they'll have the chance in overtime.
But they wouldn't be here without Isaiah Collier.
Exactly.
And right now, the body language of these Trojans, they believe, and the wave is breaking. Great defense, Kobe Johnson. Desperation heave, can't find the mark, and we get what we want, which is more Conference of Champions basketball. What could be better?
For Mark at Utah Valley, he played in altitude. And that's the kind of conditioning that Cal wants to see from Amac. Nice cut by Boogie Ellis.
We're in Berkeley. Plenty of high altitude training here. Kobe Johnson, the discipline to force Tyson to walk that ball up the court. It sure would be nice for the Bears if Jalen Cone could get something going offensively, but they just have locked in on him.
Amac missing, got his own. Missed missed another one. Wow.
That's 24 shot attempts.
Kennedy.
Not even close.
Look at the crash. What a crash by Tyson. And then we get a foul, and Kennedy just fouled out. So in transition, USC trying to push the ball quickly. Keontae Kennedy pinned Collier against the sideline, and Keontae Kennedy is fouled out.
The mental mistakes by the Bears overcome that time by remarkable athleticism, timing, and good fortune that he was so far away nobody even thought about boxing him out. But think back to how this game has gone. The turnovers for Cal. Over the course of the year, they've been very good at not turning the ball over. But tonight we've seen them not be able to get the ball in bounds. You make the mental mistake and foul the guy at half court. And this guy, Isaiah Collier, I mean, this is a free throw clinic here. Shades of Rick Barry, shades of Steve Nash, Steph Curry, Andy Enfield, please.
I'm missing something here. How is Keontae Kennedy still on the floor?
They'll figure that out.
Well, the scorer's table hasn't. Scorer's table not.
You know how he's on the court? We're at Cal.
Well, I was going to say, our stat sheet has 5 fouls.
I'm going with your stat sheet here.
They're saying 4, so somebody messed up somewhere. So Kennedy only has 4, which means the best defender for Cal stays on the floor.
Well, I'm with Ted Robinson.
Well, I don't know.
He does not make mistakes.
The scoreboard had it at 5. The stat sheet in front of us had it 5.
Great defense by Boogie Ellis. Jalen Cohen should just go right by him. And Bronny's locked in defensively. Same with DJ Rodman. Creative offense. That's what wins. And being in good enough shape to be able to finish.
Celestine Amack blocked from behind by Kobe Johnson.
What's the record for you getting your shot blocked in a conference championship?
That is the 9th blocked shot tonight for USC.
And I'm going to say most of them have been on Fardar's Amack. Great defense there by Celestine.
Tough shot. Boogie Ellis, no. Punched in the air by Rodman, but secured. Tyson floor. Cohn's. Oh, Cohn wanted to shoot it.
Yeah, but they've just made the commitment. We're closing out on him. You don't have to go for pump fakes. Just stand up over the top of him.
That was Morgan that really did the closeout in the transition for USC. Tyson against Rodman. And the foul there.
So Tyson's a lead player. And when you're that lead player, you have to accept the responsibility and the burden of being great. And part of that is that when you go to the hoop, the better you are, the more they're going to knock you down. And, you know, we're looking at one of the greatest all-time players in LeBron James and how much people have tried to knock him down over the years, but they end up getting knocked down themselves. And when Jalen Tyson is going to that rim, he's got to lead in with that shoulder and elbow and then take the contact and get to the free throw line. And that's what LeBron James has been as good as anybody ever. The other great scorers, Kareem was that way, Michael Jordan that way. Now the challenge is for who's next. But as Sam Smith wrote in his brilliant book, there is no next. Talking about Michael Jordan.
All right, Bears back in front. And we'll hit the 2-minute mark on this possession.
Does Jalen Tyson have enough stamina and freshness in his legs to play the defense on the pressure ball?
Celestine, good job on Collier, but Collier kept it going and gets fouled yet again. The 10th time that Collier has been fouled.
And that's what I was just talking about. When you're going to the hoop, Isaiah Collier, he leads in. He gets that left shoulder right into your chest and your sternum, and then he makes the referee call a foul. Yes. He's not fading away from the contact. A football player until high school started, and then he came to his senses.
What? The legs, we were talking about legs for a player like Amack. What about Collier? Because he misses. He hasn't played in almost 4 weeks.
But I've done more USC games this year than any other team.
Yes, you have.
What Curtis Schultz, their great strength and conditioning coach, does, he's been working from the beginning, since the hand operation, And you look at that right hand, the back of it for Isaiah Collier, it's still swollen, still got a little lump right on it. But we see him every day. He's the first one there. He's worked extremely hard on his conditioning and his lungs, and it really helps to be 19 years old.
Bronny James came in with the made free throw. Boogie Ellis out. In this tie game, final 2 minutes of overtime one.
The way Bronny James just locks in defensively. So a lot of activity, very little achievement for the Bears right now.
Now Rodman on the switching. Rodman switches now onto Kennedy.
And like all great teams, the versatility and the interchangeability.
Celestine has to shoot it. Celestine! Rainbow three!
The defense just ran by. Andy Enfield says, we need a timeout here. We're up against it. The Trojans, these fans come back time and time again.
One of the quick things Andy Enfield took that timeout was to get Boogie Ellis back in the game for offense.
They back off Isaiah Collier. Don't back off Boogie Ellis.
Bounce to Morgan, to the cutting Kobe Johnson, and it just does drop.
Again, though, the Bears, they can't get the ball in bounds. They're looking over at the sideline for direction. They're trying to protect a lead that is tenuous at best. Score.
Amac. Cone. Singing swish. 4-point game.
Trojans got to go quickly here. Get to the hoop. No time to lose. DJ Rodman.
Boom, and Rodman with just a nerveless three. 1 point ball standing.
But the problem for the Bears is that they have not been good at holding the ball up against the expiring shot clock here.
Wow,
they can't even get the ball in bounds here.
USC
get it over the line. They're going to foul right there.
So Rodman tried to draw a foul on the inbounds pass. The USC side screamed for it, didn't get it.
Well, he ended up on the ground. We'll have to see on the replay if there was a contact or he was.
Watch up top in front of the USC bench as this play unfolds.
He steps over there, and that's a defensive foul on DJ Rodman, if you're going to call anything. He was falling down as the ball was inbounded.
All right, so here's a 1-and-1 now for Keontae Kennedy.
Beautiful stroke.
Kennedy, by the numbers, the right guy to foul, 59% on the year.
But this is a veteran guy from Austin, Texas. Beautiful stroke.
No problem.
A year at Xavier, 2 years at UTEP, a year at Memphis with Penny Hardaway.
All right, USC has to play through here. No timeouts.
Get up and pressure that ball. But that's just a mistake by the Bears.
Oh, and Collier gets right in and got, well, he didn't get fouled and he missed the layup.
Throw the ball up the court.
Collier can't believe it.
I don't think that was a foul.
It's an illusion. We'll see if it's real. It certainly looked like he did, but Greg Nixon was right there. No call. Here it is.
This block attempt is going to come from behind, which is the way to block that. That's not a foul.
And Collier missing, and now at the other end, so does Cal. Celestine missing the first.
You talked about an illusion. Our friend Albert Einstein, he said beautifully, reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one.
And that's the big one for Cal, so it is 4 points.
Now, make USC, if you're Cal, make USC take time off the clock. No timeouts for the Trojans. They need a lot.
Kobe Johnson, they need a shot. We're going to get it from Rodman here. Rimmed it out, and Cal has the ball.
Throw it up the court.
And now Cal in a good place. Boogie Ellis called for the foul at 7.9. And now they stand and roar in Haas Pavilion.
They know. They know how good this feels. It's been a long time. And look at how happy all the people are dancing on the court.
You know, Bill, it's something, this is what I feel like I've pounded this one in heads for years. It's what we need in this conference has been the students here. And the Cal students have responded tonight beautifully.
How about the free throw shooting in the last minute by the Bears? That's impressive. Because when you're tired and you think it's already over, those are really tough free throws to make. But these guys have just knocked them all down.
And it should be fine now for Cal. We just don't want to foul. Do not foul if you're the Bears. Collier will get right in. Miss it. Cal with the ball. And Cal will end an 11-game losing streak to USC. And the California Golden Bears are 500 in the Pac-12.
Who would have ever thought a couple more if this streak continues? The Cal Bears, they'll be going to the NCAA tournament. They're dancing right now. Boy, there was no court storming here.
Well, the Bears back-to-back home games with great audiences. Stanford, the rivalry game here with a terrific atmosphere tonight. 11,800 here.